survive somewhere beyond the heavens.
Hello traders, Lord Ray, HopDownCrypto.com, your number one source for cryptocurrency technical analysis and blockchain education. In this live stream, got the same stuff we're doing every day, checking on the cryptocurrency market, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, all your alts, all your requests. So guys, let's get into it. Thanks for being here, guys. You know what it really is. I know it's Friday, right? But it's Friday the 13th. It's spooky stuff, man. Spooky, scary stuff going on in the cryptocurrency world. Unfortunately, we didn't have any sort of, test on this resistance we broke. I would have loved to have had some downward sloping action, but we have upward sloping action, which is normally never a good thing. I mean, in terms of pattern development, tweeted about it. Would have rather had a downward sloping flag, not upward sloping. Upward sloping, as we talked about last night in the live stream, eventually you're going to go lateral for a few candles. You just go straight, and then you will shoot straight up, and then you do the same thing, and that forms a rising wedge pattern. And we don't want that. We would preferably have a bullish pattern develop, not a frickin' rising wedge again. I mean, how many rising wedges have we seen since the correction? It's been unbelievable, man. Unbelievable, man. So, we're still looking at a 4-hour time scale and still overbought. 75 on the RSI. Last time we've been 75 was 17th of February. Last time we were consistently above it was during the Great FOMO. Right, this is the longest time we've been outside of the 70 on the RSI, yeah, since that insane run. Interesting, very interesting. Again, we talked about it's the largest volume we've seen on the spike up, the short squeeze that made us legends, man. Largest level of volume since the 22nd of December. So, pretty insane. Above the 200 MA now, above all three MAs really, and your 20 and your 50 are trying to catch up. Would love to see a golden cross, but guys, don't get too comfortable with this because we have a very long way to go. I mean, again, remember we talked about Lord of the Rings? If we're Frodo and this is Mordor, all right, all-time highs is Mordor. Where are we? We just left the Shire. We just got out of the Shire. Okay, very, very long way to go. So it's a large world out there, from 7,900 to 20K. We are just hobbits. Alright, so gonna take a look at chat, guys. Thanks for being here. Really do appreciate y'all. Y'all could be doing anything. You choose to hang out with me and do TA. So Drew's kicking it was first. Mo, Sherbin was saying he was first, but he was third, it seems. What's up, man? Good to see you too, Mo. Yep, got him on the list. Mo, Brendan, TRX, got it on the list. We'll do a moon dance. Hey, full moon, Friday the 13th, maybe? I don't know. What's up, Josh? EOS sub on the list. Virgin 88 on the list, Drew. Jonathan, I thought we did get to it. We did do it last night. We literally did it last night. We said a bull pole, bull flag set up, and we said the measure move was like a 1100. Nah, I can't remember what the exact number was. 1270, something like that. We did that though. And this morning, early this morning, 8:30, we broke out. 9:30 Eastern. So we broke out of that. I don't know where we are now, but we'll check it out. A lot of coins out there. Okay. Give me a sound check, guys. Make sure the music and my mic is sounding clear, crisp for you, the viewer. Oh, by the way, just wanted to say real quick, shout out to William for the Tier 1 Patreon. Shout out to Andreas for the Tier 3 Patreon. Shout out to Maxime for the Tier 2 pledge. And then also Pablo from Sydney with a Tier 1 Patreon. Thanks, guys. Glad y'all have joined the team. I'll do everything in my power to make sure you get the value that you deserve. You got my word. Yeah, XVG's moving. Of course it is, man. It's on a run. It's on a tear right now. Let me gotta do this crap like I always have to do. Ooh, I'm liking this guitar, man. Shredding it. There we go. There we go. What's up, Jason? Thanks for being here. Jules, can we get an update on IOTA? Of course, man. Of course. Get an update on IOTA. Alked, TRX, XMR, Singles. What is Singular TV? Right? Alked, Singular TV. Weird. Reminds me of Pringles. We call it Pringles Coin, guys. Will that be its nickname? What's up, Princello? XRP, TRX on the list. 88, in Florida on the list. Thanks, man, for being here. Josh, what's up, man? Nebel. Put Nebel on the list, dude. Well, hey, I really appreciate your support, Josh. Thanks, man. What's up, Brandon? Thanks for being here. The Viking emojis. Jeff. What's up, Jesus, man? Good morning to you. Good afternoon here. Discover Yoga Pants went XRP to the US dollar. Interesting request. You know, you're going up in dollar valuation on the US dollar. That chart looks crazy just because Bitcoin's going up in valuation. So it's always best to look at it to a pair with the crypto if you want something more pure. Patreon CND call was money. That's what I'm talking about, man. And we were able to hit our freaking entry target too. That was what was clutch about CND. And it had that tweezer double bottom at the bottom. Oh my god. So wonderful. You had like a good 4 to 6 to 8 hour window to get in on that. That's right, Brandon, right, dude? All the calls are on fire. Seriously. You want some gas, Michael? Well, I recommend you go eat something that will give you gas. I don't know what that is, man. But we'll get it, dude. We'll get it. We got ADA XVG on the list, dude, too. Well, Michael. Thanks again for the contribution yesterday, Michael. UG's, man. Justin, good afternoon. Can we do Vin? Roll Tide, Justin? Yes, sir. Roll Tide, my friend. B&B for Sherbin. And if Emerus was here, we'd be covering it for him, too. Brad, I'm doing well. Hope you're doing well, man. Just scrolling through chat, guys. You know how we do it. We do engagement first. You know, if I lose viewers because I'm... Yeah, Vintage Dro. Hey, man. Thanks so much for the 1,000 bits. Appreciate you, brother. Yeah, we'll do that first. Got you covered, man. We'll take care of that after the big three. That'll be the first one. Thanks, Vintage Dro. UG's, man. What's up, Go-To Moon? WTC from Go-To Moon? Sure, man. Put it on the list. Sean, hello. You are addicted, Mobby Mall? Waiting for the time to be 3 Eastern? Oh, we're here now. Golden Cross on IOTA, 4 hour? Yeah, man, but we've already hit target on IOTA. Both targets, unbelievable. Textbook, beautiful. That should be in textbooks. The trade we made on IOTA should literally be in the textbook for the Jesus bullish Gartley pattern, and then targets hit on that pattern. Unbelievable, man. Unreal. And you know what the thing is? The run's probably not done. It probably is going to correct a little bit, but everything's turning around. Going back to the bull run, the 2 to 3 month correction's done. Hey, Bjorn. Bjorn, thanks so much for the sub. Really appreciate you. You got any questions about TSO in the chat and Discord? Thanks so much, Bjorn. Good seeing you. We have to, Brian. We have to make Lord of the Rings references. Because Lord of the Rings is amazing. Singles is on the list. ONT for Brezov. Put it on the list, man. This is getting a little long. It's okay. CDT, so clutch. That's what I'm talking about. I don't know if that means analyze it, but gas. Got gas on the list. Sound volume is perfect. Thank you, Rory, for the feedback. Always got to have that. Music can be turned up a tiny bit. Okay, turn it up a tiny bit. Loot Patient. ZRX for Loot Patient. Yeah, man. Got you covered, dude. Let's go to Mordor. Let's get to Mordor. That's right, dude. Wabi and OMG for Jolly. I think someone's talking about Wabi maybe being good. Setup, I can't remember. It was yesterday. I don't know. We'll check it out. QLC for Lisi. Lisi, am I saying it right? Let me know if I'm saying it right. Because I know you joined the Discord yesterday. I really do appreciate it. And welcome to the team. Glad you're here. You did Jesus, lady. Huh. Everything Crypto said, in less than 3 days, your Patreon suggestions have already paid for the first month. God, I hope they would pay for more than that, man. I hope they'd pay for the whole year on all of them, right? Together. Yeah, we'll look at BNB. Nice big candle rose. Ugh. What does that mean? Candle rose? ICX? Alma? Well, I hope it worked out for you. It was called perfectly from all angles. Man, giving a shot. Sorry, I'm so behind on chat. I'm trying to get there, guys. Please forgive me. We do this engagement with chat because I truly care about y'all, and I know we're growing in numbers every day, but look, I don't want that to get in the way of our relationship as a team. So, alright, we finally got through it, it seems. We were almost there anyway. Yeah, Jolly, we got Wabi on there. We'll take care of it. Candle arose. Okay, so Bitcoin, upward sloping flag, action. Could go lateral like this for a little bit. Probably bounce off the 70 on the RSI again, and then shoot up once again to form us a nice rising wedge. If we shoot up straight up to the measured move, that's going to be like, ugh, I'm going to start getting froggy because I was cool. I was very cool with us hitting that 8,800 area. But after that, I was, you know, hey, TA speaks to us a little bit, you know, more short term. So that was my, we get there today or tonight. My God, I don't even know what I'm going to, wow, I'll be just like, that's quick. That escalated quickly. So, yeah, you never want to see that. That's just not bullish. It's bullish because you're going up in price, but I'm saying for sustainability of a run, it's not the price action you're looking for. So yeah, we talked about moving your stop losses up if you wanted to on Bitcoin, right? So we were down here with our stop losses, what, a little bit, what was it, 74? Yeah, 74, then you can move it up to 76, and now we're talking about maybe you can move it up to, you know, maybe a little below the 200, 77.50 could be your tight stop loss for Bitcoin if you were scared. Look, I would be conservative here in terms of your stop loss. I wouldn't mess around. Again, I know the volume's there, but that shorts being liquidated like crazy, and people panicking, panic buying, panic selling, or you know, panic closing their shorts, whatever. So we'll see. We'll just keep our eye on it. We're getting there. We're very, very close to our measured move. Litecoin? How's Litecoin doing, guys? I'm sure it's doing fine. Just keeps running, doing the same thing. Just moving up. It had one candle, then it's just been kind of floating upward. Yeah, you'll go lateral for a little bit, then you'll shoot straight up. You'll come up here to test this 200 MA, I'm sure. That'll be it. So yeah, we had Coach K and me, we were looking at this, and we had this bullish divergence. Coach K made some change on it, but I know he took some profit. I think he might have stayed in for the rest. So Coach K being a Jesus on Litecoin, man. So we're also right here, very bullish area on the RSI that looks wonderful. High levels of positive momentum, but still, you're still making a lower high than your previous high. We'll just plot that real quick. Okay, so you got to break above that level. Truly do. Okay, we'll see if we can get above this 134.45 area. If we can, my goodness, you know, 138 will be a small little resistance, a miniature swing high, but you break this 134.45 area and you hold above it, and Bitcoin doesn't tank, you could easily run up real quick to 161. 150 will be, I think, a psychological resistance, and you also have a little wick here that could be played as a resistance as well. So 150, and then could shoot up straight to 162 if Bitcoin holds. My issue at the moment kind of is, even if we double top, we go up a little bit more, test and fail this resistance. That is a double top, but then we also, if we double top and we have lower levels of positive momentum from our first top, we have class B, bearish divergence. So that's not something you necessarily want to see. That's not a good sign. So you'll have contradicting variables, okay, a little bit. So yeah, that's Litecoin. Let's see if we can break that 134.45, guys. Let's do it, man. Speed of Jesus. Ethereum. What's up, One Man Army? Good to see you, brother. Thanks for being here. Keep going, man. Keep going. Levels of resistance. I think we'll probably keep running to. Probably this is your next area of resistance. We're almost there. 543.92. Okay, then after that, you're gonna have a resistance at. This is a big one, a huge resistance right here at 581. So I think you could keep running up there as long as Bitcoin doesn't tank. You'll hit this level and you'll probably form some sort of flag action. Hey, it'd be fine. It would be not a problem at all to start bull flagging. I'd love to see some bull flagging, but we're not seeing it. We're just seeing upward sloping flag stuff. This is just kind of moving straight up. This isn't even consolidating. This is just like there's no gravity, pretty much. Just running. So, well, man, this music's kind of freaking me out a little bit. I'm sorry. Can we get a little more 80s and not so edgy? I don't want edgy 80s stuff. Okay. So yeah, above all three MAs now. Your 50 and your 20 are trying to catch up. See if we can do it. But here's the thing. The fact remains we've broken out of an insanely large falling wedge. But again, we are at the whims of Bitcoin and its price action here. Because if Bitcoin tanks, then the US dollar valuation of Ethereum is going to decrease. 77 on the RSI. We hit a high of this run, 81, 82 on the RSI. Last time we hit that level was, wow, January 8th, January 7th. Interesting, guys. Very interesting. Very significant, okay? Volume's not that crazy, but this is Coinbase. So I'm seriously considering changing that up. Not using Coinbase anymore, maybe using Bitfinex. Y'all let me know. Coinbase is just kind of weird, man. I'm sure some of the TA has been contradicted too when it shouldn't have been. So we're looking at this like that. So let's look at the MACD histogram real quick and see. We had some bearish divergence, but then Bitcoin took off and we completely just disregarded gravity. Okay, so I really do like this because we're making higher highs. We're making higher levels of positive momentum. Wonderful. Wonderful on here, but you are pretty freaking sky high on your RSI. You need to be careful on that. And we do need to retrace a little bit because we've had a nice run. Really nice run with virtually no consolidation with this run. So, hey, I'd love to see a bull flag for a little bit. It'd be great. Give us a half day of consolidation and then run up next to 581 and then break through that, hold above it, use it as a support, an old resistance being used as support, and then we run again. But again, none of it matters on US dollar valuation if Bitcoin tanks. Okay, if Bitcoin forms a rising wedge and respects the TA, then we are screwed for the bulls anyway. So, all right, first coin, wreck for Vintage Dro. Thanks again for the contribution of that 1,000 bits. That 1,000 bits puts you at the front of the line, brother. Okay, remember the wedge breakout. We hit targets, and then we had a rising wedge form, and then we tanked, made the measured move like the Jesus man. And now we're making moves back up, which is great. Found good levels of value down here. Okay, good trade. Okay, it's a very small trade. You could have done that. Conservative, but good risk to reward. Now you're moving. So, want to do a little spring cleaning, guys? Wonderful textbook rising wedge, guys. That's an uptrend reversal. Bam. Here was your measured move. Your 2205. Great stuff. Okay. So, not your best area to be buying. This is probably one of your worst areas to be buying. Love the accumulation, but you do have better entries. You could wait on to see if we could get there. If we don't get there, then you can't be mad about it, okay? Being disciplined as a trader, right, Patreon? If you're disciplined and wait, good things will come. If you buy high, you're screwed. You're going to lose money. Look, oh my God, it's breaking up, man. Let's buy. Let's do it, man. And no. Sorry, guys. No. Didn't work out. It's coming back down now. If you want to get in on rec, you wait. You wait till we get to the bottom of this trend line. Wonderful looking setup if we can hit some entry targets. Okay, but that's a different story. Like if we don't hit, okay, that sucks, man. What are you gonna do about it, right? What are you gonna do? Move on. There's 1,000 coins out there. Don't buy on fear of missing out. Let the money come to you. Don't play the algos and the market makers game. Okay, play your game. Let the money come to you. If it doesn't come to you, then move on. Move on to the next coin. Find a trade setup. Do the same thing. Let it come to you. If it doesn't come to you, fine. Whatever. I don't care. Right? That's your mentality. Make the market play your game. Don't play the market's game. That's the rule. Be the Jesus man. Be the Jesus TA Jesus man. Okay. So we're at the top of some sort of accumulation phase. I'm not saying it's an ascending triangle. Don't quote me on that. I'm just saying that we do have a really well-established level of resistance up here that we've had plotted for quite some time. We got the wick up here, the wick back here, man. Okay, the wicks here, yeah. Clear level of resistance, huge level. You break this, hold it, you're going up, but you didn't. You're coming down. So let's see if we can get a level here. Buy anywhere along this level. Okay, we made some sort of measured move, man. I think it'd be really nice. We had some measured move. We hit it. Look how. Look, we measured this wedge from here, went all the way up to here, 32.93. Hold on, man. This music's really distracting. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what these songs are. Notice how on the 4-hour we hit the measured move and we never saw it again. That was it. It was like TA textbook. Done. We're done with it. And that's why you have to be disciplined and have an exit strategy. If you're going to exit there, you already know, right? You don't say, but what if it keeps going higher? What if it keeps pulling a Verge or Tron? Oh my God, well, what if it pulls a wreck and you lose money? What if it forms a rising wedge and then tanks after that, right? Be disciplined. Don't care what happens after you complete your trade that you make, your strategy. Okay, everything's about you, everything coming to you and going to where you say it's going to go. Okay. Okay, so again, down here, that's rec. Vintage Dro, hope that helped, man. Was that good, dude? Good for you? Give me some feedback, man. Okay. Where we talk about targets, though. I mean, look, you know, you've got insane. I mean, absolutely insane. Let me, old stuff, guys. Let me clean this up. I would say, man, like seriously, let's do our, from a correction like this, okay, if we change the trend over, if we can break above this 29.43 area, we have a very good possibility of seeing a 50% retrace from this overall correction. My God, man, if we could, if we could break the 236 like we failed before, if we can break this and hold above it, 44.84, 51.28 seem like very real possibilities on rec. But guys, again, I'm not telling you to buy right now. I'm telling you to wait for the best entry. And if it doesn't hit, then you don't take the trade. Okay? That's it. There's no more ifs, ands, or buts about it. I'm not telling you to buy right now. And if you do, you're not doing it right. If you wanted to have this sort of risk to reward, I would recommend, if you wanted, have your stop pretty loose below your previous wick, okay, in case we double bottom and wick back up and then you get stopped out. So have it a little looser, 21.78 stop loss, around that 22.98 to 2400 area, anywhere along this level. It doesn't matter where it is, okay. And then from there, you don't sell until you hit 44.84 and 51.28. You just hold it, and it could take weeks to happen. Okay, that's right. XVG. Interesting. So we broke this morning. We broke this morning at 8 hours of green. What do you want, man? We're having... Looks like we broke the 20 MA, but we're having some issues still along it. Kind of using it as resistance right now. We did break, but... I don't know, we'll see. We just have to... just play it by ear, right? And maybe we can adjust this a little bit. Maybe touch these wicks right here. So we do that, then we... Yeah, okay, that kind of makes sense, right? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 touches, 5, 6 touches, break. We'll see if we can hook down here. I'd like to see a hook. That'd be always nice, getting confirmation on the break. Come down this level a little bit lower. We'll see if we can do it, man. But if this confirms as a breakout, we should be seeing 1570. It's a reality. If it doesn't get hit there, then you disrespected the TA, because all we did was bull pull, bull flag, measure move up from the breakout, which was 1570, man. I don't know why I'm hiccuping, man. It's just like, you know, I normally eat before these things, these shows, and I'm just digesting food, man. Above the 50 on the RSI, wonderful there. Very large levels of negative momentum, kind of cause for concern, but I'll say this. You made a low here, then you made a lower low. You made higher levels of negative momentum, so there was never any kind of bullish divergence, and you still are dealing with pretty, you know, significant levels of bearish divergence on your bull side, right? So you had a high here, and then you made a higher high, and you made lower levels of positive momentum, and I'm sure the next time you make a high, higher than this or double top, you're going to be making significantly lower levels of positive momentum, which would give you a Class A to Class B bearish divergence once again. So, you know, your momentum's, your histogram's telling us we're due for a pullback at some point soon, but we could just keep running, right? We got plenty of room to make a lower high and another lower high and another lower high on our positive momentum. Crazy stuff, right? But yeah, we are at the Andromeda Galaxy, the 1618. That's how it goes. That's Vergecast. XRP, becoming to Jesus Coin. We were talking about it. We had a video. We did a lightning analysis on Ripple, talking about maybe it's done. We're not making lower lows anymore. You had an opportunity to buy down here. Did you? And we're just going straight up. Targets 618. Where's my 50%? There it is. Okay, so maybe it's not going to do that. Maybe it's just going to do this and do this over here, right? We're just messing around, guys, talking about what Ripple does, what it's done in the past, how it has its runs. So it's still going up. You're getting there. I mean, you're only a couple nodes away. 95.61 and 10,266 on your wedge. Okay, swing out of swing low. But it could go much higher than that, and you're approaching that golden cross. Stupid levels of volume. Highest level of volume you've seen since the 11th of January. Very significant, guys. We have an altcoin spring upon us. It's going. It's budding. Grass is green. Foliage is out on a lot of these already. It's summertime for a lot of these coins. EOS being one, right? It's already summertime. Must have been closer to the equator. The crypto bull equator. I don't know what to tell you, man. We did a video on it saying that the sellings looks to be over. You're making higher lows. You're not making lower lows anymore. You broke out of a wedge. What? You hit a level. You finally ran out of twig and thatch on your run up, right? The bearish hurricane came around and you sustained the storm. You held. You didn't tank below this. That's it, man. That's your XRP, dude. There's not much more to talk about. Golden cross upon us. Looking great. TRX. Wow, we have 3 meme coins in a row. Besides Rec. Rec was different. Yeah, just holding on, man. Just holding on. Maybe we could readjust here. Maybe. I don't want to, but I guess we could. I'm still not. I'm not quitting on Tronix, man. Tronix is just. Look, there's so much money. There's only a finite amount of money in the market. Okay. And it just so happens that Tronix had a nice run, and all eyes are on other coins right now. All money is going into other coins right now. Guess what happened though with Tronix? When all the money was going in to those other coins, what's Tronix doing? Nothing. It's not tanking. It's not losing value. It's not making lower lows. It's just sitting there. So I wouldn't be worried about Tronix. Just hang tight. And who cares? You know, Bitcoin goes up in US dollar valuation. Guess what? Tronix is going up in US dollar valuation. Okay? For now, until we got to find out more about Bitcoin. But I do think that I hate the way it's consolidating right now. How it's just floating. Look, if you were a Bitcoin bull, okay, if you were bullish on Bitcoin, this is what you want to see. Instead of like just one candle on stupid levels of volume like Bitcoin was just straight up. Look, this is like Bitcoin, straight up, right? Let's just say that this is what you wanted to see. A move up like this, making a higher high, breaking above a previous high, and then doing this. Downward sloping flag, not upward sloping flag. It's inverse what you wanted, okay? Like, you beggars can't be choosers, right? In this market. Hey, we're just happy to see higher prices, man. It's like, yeah. But you're just fulfilling the destiny of TA, right? TA is, you know, is a falling wedge. There was bullish divergence on the 1 day. You know, that's not going to get you out of the bear run, right? A new rising wedge off a TA phenomenon, TA fulfillment. So that's TRX, guys. I don't know what to tell you besides just hold tight. You're holding a very critical level of support. You're holding it. You're not falling below it. You're not testing your 200 MA right now. You're below your 2 faster scale MAs. I understand that, using them as resistance, but that happens, okay? It happens. So just be patient. Be patient. We'll see what happens. That's Tronix, guys. EOS. And we're going to take a look at chat real quick. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to get all these coins analyzed for you. I know you want the good coins analyzed, man. Just going to scroll up real quick, guys. See. Use Bitfinex? Yeah, Brandon, I'm going to, man. I'm going to change that up. It'll be done by tonight, man. I'm not doing Coinbase analysis anymore on Ethereum and Litecoin. It just doesn't make sense. Bitcoin dump soon. I wouldn't say soon. I mean, soon is abstract, right, Chobo? Soon can mean, you know, a few weeks. EOS, this is the price action you wish you could have seen on Bitcoin. This kind of stuff. That. Kind of. Yeah, that. Justin asked, how will the alts that have reversed their bear trends react? Well, it wasn't necessarily a bear trend. How would you just call it a correction phase? Not a bear trend. A bear trend, a bear market, bear trend, whatever. I mean, that's a long time thing. So our correction phase, how will they, now that they have reversed their correction phase, react if Bitcoin indeed breaks down significantly, especially coins that have broken out to higher lows and higher highs, or have hit the golden cross? Justin, that is a mystery. That's speculative. It's hard to say, because if you think about it like this, man, when Bitcoin's tanked before, we've seen coins tank, right? Altcoins. When we've seen Bitcoin have significant rises in price, we've seen coins that were doing well tank, right? So it is a mystery and it's speculative, and that's an answer that's going to be very difficult for me to, you know, answer, whatever. So Bitcoin is the Jesus of US dollar. Yeah. All right, guys, just scrolling through chat real quick. I know just be patient with me. This is my second time looking at chat. We've been going now 36 minutes, okay? I love my peoples. TA was good, coin was not good. No, it's fine, man. It's okay. It's okay, Vintage. It's a great one to watch. There's nothing wrong with watching. You gotta watch 20 coins at 20 coins at a time. Wait for that good entry and have your alerts set up on the entry, not the breakout, right? Save your alerts for the entry position, not the breakout. Alvaro wants Quantum. We'll put it on the list, see if we can get down there. What's up, Dan? Thanks for being here. Omar, how you doing, man? Happy Friday. Jules says, I thought US can't trade Bitfinex. I don't think they can, but it's a very pure chart, a lot of volume on it, and Coinbase skews my TA like really bad. Like, I'll be looking at Bitfinex, I'll be charting Bitfinex and Coinbase at the same time, 2 different charts, and you know, on Bitfinex it's perfect, right? And then Coinbase, you know what happened? There was that huge rising wedge that formed the second wing of that bearish cipher pattern, and people in Discord were like, Ray, it's breaking out of your rising wedge. And I'm like, wait, what? And then I looked at Coinbase, and it was. I'm like, it's breaking out of the rising wedge, giving people false hope. Maybe something's going on. And I look back at Bitfinex, and it's still well within it. And that's when I was like, okay, this is sketching me out. I don't like that. So I just stopped using Coinbase so much for Bitcoin. So it's just weird, man. It's just really weird. I think it's something about them inflating the price or something. And I think that has to do with, so they can inflate the price, give you the worst bid and ask. If you buy in Coinbase, man, you're getting screwed so hard. The fees are so high, and they give you the worst prices to buy at, like $100 higher than it should be. Stupid. All right, so that's here we are at EOS. Probably bull flagging, probably. But just be careful on this one, guys. You have to understand these high flyers. You're always taking higher levels of risk buying at these prices, okay? But it is, in fact, a very, very beautiful looking run, okay? EOS. This looks wonderful, man. Bull pull, bull flag, right? Signature, insane levels of volume. This gives us a little bit more confidence in this coin. Wow, look at that. That level of positive momentum, the highest level we've ever seen in the history of the coin. Highest level of RSI we ever saw. Highest level of volume we've ever seen. All our indicators. History was made on this coin with this run, this epic run. Okay, so consolidation phase. You know, where do you buy? Jeez, man. I feel like I'm playing the Sega with some of these songs, dude. Just give me a song that's just not obnoxious and distracting. Okay, so, hey, if you want to, and you may never even get here, okay, man? It may never even happen. You may not even get down here, but, you know, you wanted to buy bull pull, bull flag, wait for it to come down to these levels. All right, wait for it to come down there, tight stop, sell some at the top, and then wait for the windfall if you get it, if it happens, okay? So measure move, we haven't measured it. We'll just do that real quick for EOS fans. Maybe some people that are long got in early. 3,800 measured move from the breakout, wherever that is. 3,800. Right there. A little over 15,000. Satoshi measured move if it happened, if it worked, if we broke out. This is a big hypothetical, guys. 15,132. There you go. There's your measured move if we broke out. That's it. Cooling off on the RSI, not overbought anymore. That's great. That's what consolidation's for. It resets your indicators so you can continue on. You're catching up while you're flagging, while you're consolidating bullishly, you're letting your MAs catch up so you don't get overextended from them. This is always very healthy behavior after a nice run like that. Okay, so you're probably never going to get back down here, but if you do, this is a great area to buy. Down here on the flag. Lowest risk opportunity for this coin. Okay, that's it. EOS, bull pull, bull flag, wonderful. You touched your all-time highs, and that's when you decided to bull flag. And guess what? That's a very good sign. If you break your all-time highs, guys, you know how it goes, right? You know how it goes when there's no resistance. You can get levels of capitulation up here because there's nothing to hold you back besides your fib extensions. Okay, that's it. So that's EOS. Crazy stuff, man. Insane stuff. It's one of the leaders. One of the leaders of the altcoin spring. We shall name this the altcoin spring. Sub was next. Sub hit all targets. Wonderful, guys. Sub, the ascending triangle. It had the measured move. It hit the 50% and the 618. Wonderful on sub, guys. And it keeps going, right? Look at this. 50%, 618, and the measured move, and it keeps going. It's hitting the 886, but the thing is, what makes us think this could keep going? Might want to do your fibs like this now. Since things are starting to truly turn around, the trend's reversing, you hit a significant level of resistance right here, you break this, you're going to have a very, very easy run up to 95.75. If you break 72.62 and hold above it, let me get back to white, hold on. I wish there was a way to like make it to where I could have a white trend line that's thin and then a thicker green. Like, I wish I could macro this stuff. Have it on my stream deck. That'd be amazing, man. So like, look, okay, if you break this right here. See this wick? We didn't even touch it yet. We almost did. But if you break that and hold, maybe bounce off of it. Use your old level resistance as support. That's your healthiest way of doing things. If you do that, the run should be very easy to 86.09 and then to 95.75. Should have no issues getting up there, okay? That's just how it works. That's how it works. Man, that accumulation is just something nice. Is it not, guys? Okay, so let's do our fibs, our targets, if that's the case. If we were going to make the big run, the alt run, for real, the real retrace, new targets would be 12,784, 14,918. Okay, if we can keep this going. But again, 72.62 is a crossroads. We have to break above it and hold. Something good that you got going for you that's wonderful on this coin with sub. Beautiful golden cross. You have this beautiful fanning action. Your 20s above your 50, above the 200. Stuff you got to see. Wonderful. Got to have that type of price action in a bull run. Okay, you have to. It's the way it works. Very good times. Very, very good times. An entry. Hard to say, man. An entry here is that's a tough one. I mean, honestly, you'd love to come back down here and touch these levels again first, right? Great entry down here. Wonderful entry down here. Best value, but you're buying high up here. Just be careful. Something you could try. I mean, you do have a level of support here. If we do fall a little bit right here, could buy there. I'd take it. You could take a small chance there if we got down to that level. I wouldn't be mad about that. Okay. See right here, if we double top here, which would be great, and we have a bull flag situation, we can run all the way down here, test this area that we never tested. When we broke it, we never hooked off of it. So let's try to come back down to this area. If you want to get in on sub before it moves to higher prices, try and get in at 61.39, okay? Just give that a shot, okay? You may never get there. Insane levels of positive momentum, making higher highs there, looking good. You're very strong on your RSI. You're 68 right now, no, 65. So you're good there. So very good looking stuff on sub, okay, guys? That's sub. ADA, ooh, love it, man. Love it. ADA. Oops, wrong ADA. Sorry, guys. Okay, hit or measure move on our miniature ascending triangle. Okay, the symmetrical triangle measure moves 31.15. Then our fibs, you're gonna have 35.68 and 4,011. And I'm saying if we can keep this up, this type of price action, if the market doesn't just freak out, we can see much higher prices than this. Okay. Just remember, guys, correction phase. You go through a correction phase for 100 days on average, and then after the correction, you go back to business as usual, which was bullish from the beginning, okay? Higher lows than our previous lows. Huge run, correction, back to business, okay? That's it, man. That's it. Higher highs than our previous highs, making higher highs on prices, okay? And momentum, wonderful. Resetting our RSI right now so we can make another move soon. Maybe tonight. Okay, guys, that's it. There's not much more to talk about. That's it, man. Really wish we could talk about more. If you could ever get back down to 24.79 and you wanted to get on this before it ran to higher prices, 24.79 is going to be your best area of value, because if you look left, you see very good levels of support here. Very good. This is where you'd retrace to before moving to higher prices. That's your optimum buying area, okay? Just wanted to let y'all know, okay? Guys, if you're enjoying this live stream, this education, these trade setups, this beautiful alt spring we're having, hit that like button, that bell, that sub. Thanks for being here, guys. Y'all to Jesus, man, okay? That's ADA. Wonderful, wonderful stuff, guys. It's great. Remember how every time we were doing a coin, it was just depressing. It was like, yep, lower lows, lower highs. This is crap. This is crap. Symmetrical triangle breakdown, right? Rising wedge breakdown. Spike drop. to lower lows. Over and over and over. Oh, IOTA. How is it? I've been going 47 minutes now on this live stream, guys. Thanks so much for being here. That's it, man. That's it, man. Could somebody call up the textbook TA people, whoever makes the textbook, and be like, hey, could you put the IOTA bullish Gartley pattern targets hit trade? Could you put this in the book for the next edition? And they'll be like, they'll look at it and they'll be like, oh my god, yeah, we'll do that. Textbook, bullish Gartley targets hit very quickly, much quicker than I thought, which is fine. Hey, that's always good, right? You're getting your money real quick, so you can get into the other altcoins before they take off and do their thing, right? But IOTA, the grandfather, one of the grandfathers of the great FOMO, wonderful man, wonderful, beautiful stuff. Okay, so what I do think will happen, we'll have a small retrace at some point, and I have this on here. This was your measured move on the huge falling wedge, I believe. Okay, so I don't think we're done. I just think the trade is good. We're done with this trade. Okay, but wait for a better reentry. Let's wait for this because we're still at your second profit taking level. We're at where we sold, right? So let's see some pattern development, bullish consolidation, right? A bull flag. Let's get some of that going real quick. Give it some time. Buy at the bottom of the bull pole or the bull flag, excuse me. And then let's make another move up, okay? Because what's going to happen is we're going to switch from those fibs to these fibs. Okay, and we're going to do swing high up here to swing low all the way down here. Okay, and then we're going to have the 50% in the 618. Okay, that we're going to hit with the wedge measured move, which is confluent with the 618. And we're talking about 22,503, 24,754. Okay, but there's nothing wrong with taking profit on trades. Okay, short-term trades. This was the trade. You did it. Let's get some consolidation. Get better buying positions, better entries, and then break to the upside. That's all about trading, okay? Trading is taking short-term gains, waiting for a better entry, and then doing it again, okay? Can't even see that, man. Hey, Francisco, man. Thank you so much. Was it $10? So when I changed my histogram, guys, down here to yellow, because someone was saying in the videos it's impossible to see, so I made it a much more vibrant color. I'm having difficulty seeing the font now. So, thank you so much, Francisco, for the contribution, man. You the real Jesus, man. Couldn't do it without you. Any contribution you make to the stream only gets reinvested to increase the quality that we produce for you, the viewer. That's how it should go, right? Thanks again, Francisco. And thank you, Vintage Dro, for that 1,000 bits. Again, 2 Jesuses today. So, thanks, guys. All right, so that's IOTA. Things to think about for the future. Let's get better entries. Okay, IOTA. So XMR, Monero. What happened to music, man? Let me get some music going. You know what the song's called? Summer of 2085. Interesting. Weird. What happened? Guys, y'all remember that day in 2085, man? Y'all remember when we were on our yacht and our spaceship? Because Bitcoin was at 200 billion per coin cap up. You had your one opportunity here, just like Ripple. We never hit it again. That's a good sign. I like that. When you get close to hitting your previous lows like this and you don't hit it, that's a very good sign. I like that. But we'll say you did get into this trade. You'd still be in it right now. You're just waiting. I think this is good. You're bottoming out. Maybe you're not seeing lower lows anymore. Monero. Everyone's like, hey, what happened, man? What happened to all the coins? They've all taken off. We have no more opportunities. It's like, well, you know what, man? Just take a look at Monero and say, is this one taking off? No. This one's been beaten down like a drum after its insane run. Oh, it was beautiful. So much money made, man. Look at this. You're catching up with your 200. Your 200's on its way back to your prices and your faster scale MA. It's wonderful. Okay? So keep your eye on Monero. We're range bound kind of right now, but that could change. The fact that we made a higher low than our previous lows is a very good sign. Stuff you want to see, okay? So oh, wow. very, very significant levels of Class A bullish divergence. Wow, look at that. Look at this low you made, then you made a lower low. You made, good lord, you have no negative momentum compared to your previous low. Wow, great stuff on the histogram. Good stuff there. Well, you're below 50 right now on your, you know, RSI. It's not really that big of a deal, but nevertheless, I always want to check that stuff. Okay, so, okay, we'll see what we can do here. You ever got this opportunity down here? The best area to buy would be 23,709. Between 23,709 and 23,406. Those are your two best. That's your buy zone. Okay, you can buy anywhere between there, and then if you want to move your stop loss a little bit lower than this previous wick, so if we double bottomed somehow to the T, you would not get stopped out. And even at this little trade here, 3.37 to 1 risk reward. So what are you even mad about, man? What are you even mad about? So it's good enough. Okay, so that's Monero. Hope it helps. So I'm talking about single. I think the same person that asked about Monero is asking about single. What? Singles. Singles. Sounds like Valentine's Day. Singles to Bitcoin. Oh yeah, this one, man. This one. Zoom out and look and see. This is what's going on. You respected the TA so hard. Yeah, man. It's pumpy dumpy, highest level volume you've ever seen, right? Of course, but that's what happens on pumpy dumpies, right? So it's retracing, the bleeding out. See, this isn't really flagging. You're finding a higher low than your previous low, but that could change. Okay, so you do have a golden cross going on with singles. Okay, you got that going for you, but you did hit a brick wall here. So got that. Some good target fibs in case something good happened. Since we are seeing higher prices, at least look, you made a higher low, your previous low. That's good. Good stuff, man. It's bullish stuff always. Swing out a swing low. Okay, 100%. You retrace down here, 0. Okay, so 50%. If you could break this, it's a big if. Okay, guys, big if. If singles could break this key level of resistance right here, this downward sloping channel, the upper trend line of it, if it broke and hooked and held, you could be seeing 32.12 and 38.24. Okay, you could if you did. Okay, again, hypothetical. If it doesn't break, doesn't confirm, and there's a chance this would never happen. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Inverse rake song. You started from the top, now you're here. Okay, not like started from the bottom, now you're here. Okay, so just be mindful of that, man. Okay, that's singles. Okay, we have 3 minutes till 2 till. So we'll just knock out Nebel real quick. Thanks again for being here, guys. We do appreciate y'all. Y'all are amazing. And we broke out, yeah. Some sort of wedge breakout maybe, right? Sorta. It's an insane wedge, man. I mean, you get it touches. Barely. This was a great trade. I know we made money on this down here to here, here to here, but we just kept running. We broke out. Wow, look at that. We had an upward sloping channel. We broke out of it. Now we're hooking off of it for the second, third time now. Okay, that's good news. Always good seeing that. See if you can hold. Let's just get rid of some noise, some stuff that we were doing for the short-term trades, which was great. Time to change it up. Keep those there. Okay, like that. Keep that there. Alright, so if you're having some issues, you got an area up here that you got to break and hold above, but I think your ultimate level of adversity is going to be up here at 14,418. Okay, you can do something, but I don't know, you're already like 50%, you're 618, right? 16,165 would be a target, 17,892 would be a good target too. If we could rise, if we could break these two key levels of resistance, then it shouldn't be an issue to get to the targets here. That may not be the end of it, but it's definitely a good place to take some profit. Okay, so. Okay. So, some sort of ugly wedge. Not really the best looking wedge by any means, but nevertheless. We do have a golden cross, right? No, not yet. We're about to. We're on the cusp of a golden cross, guys. So we'll keep it. We'll look at it. Hey, Broseph. Thanks so much for the tier 2 Patreon pledge, man. You Jesus, dude. You got my word. I'm gonna do everything in my power to make sure you get the value that you seek, Broseph. Thanks, man. We do appreciate you, dude. Welcome to the team. Weird, really weird momentum. Well, it's just like the same every time. Same little positive momentum. Stagnation, guys. Stagnation on your momentum. It's like class C. Bearish divergence every time. Alright, so guys, you know what time it is? 2 minutes till the top of the hour. So, you're local on the 8s. Alright, guys. Let's go to Bitcoin. Top of the hour. Or 2 minutes so. Yep. We have our 1 minute and 24 seconds until our 4-hour candle closes, guys. Okay. Just gonna hang out with you for 1 minute. Great positive momentum. Very high. We're gonna take a look at chat real quick. That's right, Ember Strake's on, Josh. It's always time for storm. Some storm. Yes. Can we add mod, Francisco? I'll add it, yeah, man. Hey guys, if you're enjoying this live stream, hit that like button, that bell, that sub. I'm just taking a look at chat, guys. God forbid. We have 28 seconds until the candle closes for the 4 hour. So if you're leaving because I'm engaging with chat for the 3rd time in an hour, whatever, right? That's what it is. I'm glad, Trucking Crypto, you made a killing on IOTA. Heck yeah, man. Email sent to textbook. Miner wants some BQX. A little loud, I'm sure. Probably. Alright, so we have... Oh, candle just closed. 4 hour candle just closed, guys. So we're going to scroll on back to the bottom of chat. And it's a steep rising wedge. I don't like it, MK. Yeah, man. That's what I'm talking about. You're smart because you move your stop loss off. So does it really matter what happens? Right? You're safe, man. You safe, dude. Now we go laterally for a good 4 hours, right? And then from bounce off the 70 on the RSI probably, and then that would widen the wedge out. It would make the that touch point better, right? It wouldn't make it so freaking straight up. You just got to do that to get that touch point. So we were talking like hypothetically last night having something like that. So we would go laterally for a little bit, and then maybe if you go straight up, then you could make it it'd be like that. But just depending on how laterally we went, right, would open this up like that. So you could have some sort of wedge like that. But look, if you go sideways for the next 12 hours and you hit right here, you bounce off of it, you could go straight up and touch this 8,500, go lateral, go straight up. And that's how you can make your trek to 8790 before you just get wrecked. But here's the thing, the beautiful thing, really, truly, is I don't know, because then if you do this, you could have something like that too. That's nothing complete. We're being hypothetical here. None of this is played out, but we do know wedges, right? We know the wedges like hardcore. So yeah, you could like come down a little bit and just go lateral, or I mean, you do have to make a touch over here if you definitely got to come this way. But anytime you bounce off this area, you can go straight up from there. Same thing, straight up. So we'll see though. None of that's real yet. People are talking about a rising wedge on the 1 hour. Yeah, it's possible. I'm sure it probably is, right? I mean, maybe this wick here, right? Like that. It's not a very steep wedge though, so you could just keep it like that. Right. The thing is, your measured move though, if you did break out of it, if you respected the TA completely, and this was it for real, $495. Ugh. So you broke out here. $495. That's right here. That's still above your previous low. Something to think about, right? Something to think about. So if you do that and you were able to hold here, it'd be good. You're building some base, some foundation, some consolidation and support. It didn't tank again. If you didn't form another just stupid bear pattern, right? So yeah, we'll see. We'll see, guys. All right, just keep your eye on it. Expect the worst, hope for the best, right? That's what you gotta do as TA. It's like meteorology, just like a tornado. Tornado watch. We have a tornado watch. The conditions are right for a bearish, a small F1, F2, bearish tornado. Soon, some point. Still think we got some moves up to go, okay, though, guys? Wouldn't be too worried about it right now. You can continue reveling in the fact that we had the highest level of positive momentum, I think, on the 1 hour that we've ever seen in the history of this chart, ever. It's never done that before. Hey, MK Ani, man. Thanks so much for the 1,000 bits, man. You just, dude. Thank you, brother. Got your back, dude. Got your back in these trying, troubling times. Alright, so we're going to do something different, okay, real quick. We're going to go to Litecoin, to US dollar, Bitfinex. Okay. So we already did something with it. We haven't looked at this in a long time, guys, so just be mindful of that. We haven't touched this. We probably had this plotted way back. Teal line like that? Yeah, man. So you broke this wedge. Look how we double bottomed down here, came back in here, and then we kind of touched it. Wow, that's pretty crazy, man. If you just leave your old stuff alone, you don't adjust. He broke out of it. What would the measure move be here on this one if we didn't touch this? Dang, man, that's insane. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much perfect right there. Hold on, me. A little bit of adjusting right there. Okay. So, yeah, wow. I don't even want to. Maybe just go with the fibs here. Jesus. What is that, like 68 bucks? From the breakout, $68. Wow. Like 187, 186, something like that. If the TA was respected and that wedge was in fact valid. Okay. Right there, something like that. Guys, this would be nuts, man. It would be insanity. Truly would. Okay, so okay, just give me a sound check, guys. Just checking up on it. Let's go to the 4 hour real quick. Need to do that. I don't know, in 1 hour. So the same type of price action you're getting with, you know, Bitcoin, right? And it's just the upward sloping flag crap, going lateral now to make it to where when you do finally shoot, you'll shoot up again, and wherever you bottom, like I guess wherever you stop going lateral will be your second touch point of the wedge that you'll form. Okay, so if it's like here, okay, say that it goes lateral a little bit, or goes up a little bit more and just keeps doing this, and then touches this point, and then it'll shoot straight up, and it'll give you your second touch point on your wedge. You go lateral, shoot up again. Right, so stuff like that, just theoretical, but you know, we've seen it time and time again. We are the wedge lords. We all know the wedges here, guys. So yeah, we'll see what happens with this coin. You know, that's making a lower high right now than your previous high, and lower levels of positive momentum, which is business as usual. There's no divergence quite yet, but there will be if you technically double top or make a higher high. There will be. Okay, so just wait for it. Divergence isn't certified or whatever yet. It's not whatever, you know. Like losing my train of thought here. It's not certified. My God, it's not confirmed. Excuse me. Wow. Okay, that's Litecoin. You know, we didn't touch this trend line. We had it up here long ago. Last time we looked at this, whenever that was. And so we fell out of it. We're back in it, and we kind of used it again down here. So cool. Ethereum, the US dollar, Bitfinex. Interesting. I guess we've looked at it at some point. So. Wonderful, guys. Look at this on Bitfinex. Get your area to buy. Whoa, man. Bottom of the wedge? What? Bottom of the wedge like Neo? Like the Jesus man? Yeah, man. Like the Jesus man. Okay. Great levels of positive momentum. No divergence at all on this chart either. I like this, man. I like it a lot. What would your Fibonacci be here, man? Swing high to swing low? Let's see it, man. You know, you can make it up to 382, 50% of 618. Okay. It's possible. But again, look, it's all dependent on Bitcoin. Like I said a billion times, you know? So, what is that? I can't even read it because of my freaking histogram. Hey, thanks so much for the follow on Twitch, man. You just, dude. We couldn't do it without you. Any question about TS in the chat in the Discord? I'm gonna have to like flip these around or something, make my histogram on the bottom, because it's like purple font. For some reason, it just screws up everything with this yellow histogram down here, guys. I can't see anything. So, all right. So above the wow, on this chart, you're really getting close to a 4-hour golden cross. That's nice. Bitfinex, yeah. Bitfinex to Jesus, man. 77 on your RSI, and you were at you hit a high of 82, 83. And the last time you saw that, we talked about earlier, was the 8th or 7th of January, which was during the Great FOMO of our time. Okay. So let's see if we can turn it around. I pray we can. Looks a lot healthier than Bitcoin. Okay, for sure. So we talked about this level. We could run to. I think this is going to be your key resistance. You'll run to 576.47 at some point. You might consolidate before then, but I think you're truly your next level of resistance that's strong. And you're going to have these two miniature ones, but this is the big one right here, the true swing high. 576, guys. Okay, so someone wanted to see XRP to the US dollar. Okay, I'm just going to do that, even though it doesn't really matter because it's all about Bitcoin here. What, really? Calculated by TradingView? Ah, I see. Look. Wedge. Bottom of the wedge. Buy at the bottom of the wedge and you would be to Jesus, man. Remember? 1, 2, a billion touch points. You had a chance. Now look at it. It's running to the top of the wedge. Okay, you got a critical level of resistance coming up. It's going to be at 76, 77 cents. Wonderful levels of volume, highest level of volume you have seen since the 11th of January on Ripple to the US dollar, Binance, calculated, whatever. Golden cross upon us. We broke a key level of resistance. This 62 cents, had to break it, holding it, but we haven't shown any forms of consolidation yet, which is fine, but you really do need to start doing that at some point soon. Start seeing a bull flag. That'd be wonderful. Highest level of positive momentum you've seen since the 5th of March. So there you go, man. Just old stuff, man. Old stuff. And maybe you had, you had some sort of wedge. I don't even know, man. I don't think so. I don't think so. I mean, maybe. Well, this was just the channel. So we're just talking about a channel, man. We're not talking about anything else. So I don't know, but the wedge, though. Just mess around for a second, I guess. From top. See, like, you can't do it. It doesn't make sense anywhere. You see what I'm saying? It's all crap. That doesn't work for me. Okay. There you go, like that. Makes sense right there. So yeah, I think all in all you had some sort of falling wedge. It wasn't steep at all. It was barely downward sloping on your bottom trend line, but it still was valid because of the downward slope. And so 80 on the RSI. Last time you were at 80 on the RSI was back beginning of January, January 3rd, guys, January 3rd. So there you go. There's your analysis of Ripple. We can do our targets on our, you know, fibs if we want to from the top. Could see what kind of retrace we would get because we're going up now. If you wanted to see a 50% retrace from this huge, insane FOMO run, it'd be $91.90. There you go, man. Will we get there? I don't know. We have to break this key level resistance first, and then we'll talk. You got to hit 236, 382. It's one resistance at a time. If you look left, you can see $1.09 is a resistance. A dollar itself is going to be resistance because of the psychological effect. Then you got the 121, the 125, the 140, and then of course the 155, 190. 190 is where you're looking. You can break these areas here, okay? So one at a time, one step at a time for XRP to the US dollar. Let's go to gas for Michael. Okay, man. Looking good. Oh man, we almost, it looks like yesterday we almost hit our target. And Patreons, you know, we talked pretty deeply about it in the I guess whatever the sheet that you read and see. You know, we talked about multiple schools of thought here. Aren't waiting for it to come to you, but it may never come to you again, remember? So you're above 50 on the RSI, showing strength, right? Looking good there. But you do have this little level here, this 23,000, or excuse me, this 2371 sat area that you're struggling with twice now, and you also made Class A bearish divergence too. So, you know, we said best entry is down here, 2170 sats. It's always going to be your best entry down here, but you may never see it again. But whatever happens, regardless of anything, we think that your target's going to be up. You know, you could make a trade here short term, but we think that if this wedge plays out, you could easily see here and here, man. Okay, 50 in the 618. Okay, 4265, 4824. Talked about it. Okay, so golden cross is upon us on gas. Doesn't look good on the MACD histogram for now, anyway. But just give it some time, and we'll see. But you truly do need to break above this 2787 area, and then after that, the 2979 area. If you break those two levels, you're going. You're going. We'll see you there. You know. So make your money on gas if we can hit some entry targets. So that's it, man. That's gas. Hope that helps, Michael. Hope that helps, dude. We know our entry. We know where to take some profit. We know where to exit. Okay? Gas. Then, V-chain, man. V-chain. We'll see what happens. Wedge pattern. We're talking about maybe that could extend all the way up there. Maybe. I don't know. No, not quite, man. See, that's why I didn't do it, because it's not quite there. It doesn't quite touch perfectly, and I like this better. If it doesn't touch like that, then I don't care about it. Okay. Talked about the best entry for Venn down here, but clearly breaking that, and we're just moving now. Your measured move, well, is that your measured move? Yeah, your measured move's up here, 52,378. So, you know, is what it is, man. Definitely had some bearish divergence going on big time, like still do right now. Look how you made this high with a nice spike, and then you made this high, and you made a lower, like triple MACD bearish divergence Class A, triple now, because you made a high here with this level, and now you're making lower levels of positive momentum with this high. So that's not good. Triple MACD bearish divergence Class A. Okay, so you should be coming down to these. Look, if you wanted to at this point, since we've broken above this area, good buy zone at this point. A little bit of a stop loss in this zone, but the optimum place within this zone would be the bottom, which would be at 40,157, right around there. Okay, so your target, my God, would be up here. So See if we can retrace, maybe get a bull flag or something and touch these levels, but either one is going to be a good buy zone at this point. So may never get there, but that's okay. We don't care if you never get there. All right, may they just keep running. That's fine, but that's completely contradicting TA. That's for sure. I'll tell you that. That's been. I wish there was more to talk about. Huge, beautiful falling wedge pattern. You broke out of it. Measure move is going to be 52,378. Okay. We're going to look at fibs from the very top. See what could come after we hit the measure move. What could come next? 56,718 and then the 62,587. 3 different levels to take profit. 3 different ones, man. You could do it. You can be the Jesus. Just let the TA Jesus into your life. Okay. Let him into your heart. Okay, let's go to BNB. Oh man, look at that. Whew. Look at that, man. Hey guys, measured move much? Ever measure the measured move? Bottom of the wedge, top of the wedge, right? 2270. 2270 measured move from the breakout. 2270. 2270. There's your measured move. You're literally using your measured move as a support. Learn your measured moves. Be to Jesus, man. Okay? You're using this old level of support as a resistance now. Okay, you're having issues getting back in there, which is not good. You don't want to do that. But maybe now we could adjust. Make some adjustments on our flag. See if we could. Hold on a sec. We're good now. Alright, so maybe we could do something like this now. I don't know if this is going to work, but maybe. There you go. Maybe we have new plot points, right? Would be clearly used as resistance. So at this point, maybe we could do something like this. I mean, you had your shot down here, I guess, right? So not even worried about that now, your risk reward. But yeah, huge drop, but you've held support. You wicked off this measured move 3 times with other wicks close to it, and now you're trying to break to higher prices. But I fear that you can't get back to this level. You're only retracing about 50% of the way, which is very normal on any kind of retracement. So you had the nasty impulse candle here. Consolidation, you're retracing, and now you're failing to get above the 20 and the 50 MA, which are your equilibrium levels. You're below them now, using them as resistance, while at one time, a very long time, you were using them as support, right? You were above them, now you're below them, okay? You've had an incredible run, okay? Nothing wrong with stuff going on, retracing, okay? And we did, in fact, talk about a retracement from our run, so 50% retrace. Say this run right here, we'd start it here with a swing low down here to swing high. Okay, so we haven't even retraced 38% of the way yet. Your most common areas in a retrace after a nice move up are going to be your 382, your 50%, your 618. So it would be completely healthy and fine, and it wouldn't be cause for concern if we hit this 14,866 level, this 13,627, or this 12,388 area. All 3 of these are acceptable retracement levels, and we're just now at the 236. So we could go further down if we wanted to, and it wouldn't be that big of a deal on an uptrend. So there you go. You got to look at it like that. It's not that big of a deal. Triple, 1, 2. Nah, you just had Class A bearish divergence with a rising wedge, so you knew this was imminent pretty much. When you had a really, really nice textbook pattern, confluent or coinciding with our bearish divergence, we knew something was going to happen. You were going to fall out of it like that. So. Yeah, we talked about it before it happened. Emrys, you remember, man? You remember? Okay, so that's BNB. Talked about the retracements and stuff, so hope that helps. Guys, if you're enjoying this live stream, hit that like button, that bell, that sub. Thanks for being here, everyone. Walton Coin was the next on the list. Guys, we do coin requests here if you're new. So this show is dictated really by you, the viewer. So, thanks, guys. Walton Coin. Could have sworn, man, well, I think we've charted this 20 times and haven't saved. Okay, so you broke out of this, you hit both these targets, pumpy dumped, right? But it's time to redraw, spring cleaning, guys. Broke out here. Let's see if we could redo this. Yeah, I think we already did this crap like 5 times now. Perfect. Perfect. There it is. That's it, man. Correction. We're in correction phase. Where will we bottom out at? Currently, let's see if we can just plot this real quick. That's the bottom we found so far. Got to hold above that. Good, possible good levels of value here. Nice, man. Okay, so you did make a high, and then you made a lower high or a higher low than your previous low, which is good. Always good finding that and always good seeing that. But we are at this critical level resistance, clearly respecting it, getting close to that golden cross area. But that's never going to happen if you don't break out of this resistance that we're seeing that stems to our all-time highs. Okay, so I think this could be a little more perfect right there. Be a little lower too. Dang, man. Right there, perfect. So there you go. We're very close to breaking out, and we're just looking at this touch point right there perfectly. And you can see how many wicks we've had off of it. So we'll see what happens. Best area value is going to be down at the 12,171 area to buy. But if you don't get there, hey, it is what it is. I think you're obviously at your next resistance point, and then after that, 15,421 would be this little area. So you've got multiple zones you have to break first, okay? And we're upon one, and it looks like we're having issues. But set your alerts up. Set your alerts up on WTC at critical levels, okay? Gonna make a note of it at least. Okay, so on this break into the upside, it's the highest level of positive momentum we've seen technically. Well, it matches our March 26th level up here. So, but we've seen this kind of stuff before, right? Find bottoms and you can move up and then you break down to lower prices. So just keep that in mind. This is not like all the others quite yet. Okay, this is not like the ripples. This is not like the ADAs. This is not like any of those yet. Okay, so don't get optimistic about something that has no reason to be optimistic about yet. This is just one that could be ending soon, but we have no proof that it is or will. Okay, that's it. That's Walton Coin. Hope that helps. ONT, I don't even know where we're looking at it, but we'll look at it, man. ONT, gone to outer space. Was in a bull pole, bull flag last time I looked at it, last night. Still there. Didn't save. Great. Awesome. Love when my stuff doesn't save. Had it like that. We had a false breakout. Oh, guys, don't buy on a false breakout, please. Please don't do it, man. If you value your money, don't just buy a breakout without confirmation. Wicks right back down. We've continued going lower. We're pretty much at critical levels of support. As you can see, the only support we have is our previous high. That's it, the body of the candle close. Here we are. Tested off it, third time now. Will we hold? Time will tell. Okay. Let's see, making higher levels of negative momentum and making lower, making higher lows with lower levels or higher levels of negative momentum. Interesting. And clearly, you know, we already talked about last time we analyzed it. When you made a higher high, you made bearish divergence class A, strongest form. So, you know, I would never recommend buying into something this high. I mean, this is very, very high, guys. Okay, very high up there. But these things can continue on as long as they want, especially when you don't have resistance. You have nothing out here holding you back. You're not hitting a resistance point. You're just where people decided that they didn't see value in it anymore for now and needed to correct some and consolidate, cool off on the RSI. So that's exactly what's going on. Let's see if we can break to the upside. If we do, we'll get a measured move of this bull pole. Right now, no. Last night we did this. My God, do it again. 21.99 measured move up. If you broke out wherever you did, 2200, whatever, right? There you go, right there. That'd be a measure move if you did it. That'd be your target. Oops. Okay, man. That's it. That's ONT. Not much more to talk about. Beautiful ascending triangle. You broke out of it, hit the measure move. We had multiple people trade this and have success and make money. 1272 in the measure move. It kept going higher. But we did talk about how this is a different animal than a regular ascending triangle because no resistance. Capitulation. You went up. You're making beautiful bullish moves, and you could continue doing this. Okay? That's it. That's ONT. Congratulations on your ONT, Jesus, man. ZRX. ZRX broke out, right? Broke out of that symmetrical triangle and the wedge. So we've already had multiple trades on that. It's awesome. Yep. Pumpy dumpy. Multiple institutions making money off this with their measure moves beautifully. And yeah. I mean, this is a bull trend. We're currently in a bull trend right now. Now I did say 99.86. You do want to break that. Hold above it, and then you're gonna have 10,771. You truly need to break and hold above that if you want to keep going. But this overall looks very, very good, very promising for the next few weeks to a month or more, right? Golden Cross occurred, you know, towards the last days of March. So that's good. You're holding. You're using your 20 and your 50 as support. Beautiful. You're starting to get a little bit further away from your 200, which is always good. That's what you want to do, right? What happens when you go on nice bull trends? You start getting away, fanning away from that 200, getting far away from it. Stuff you want to see. Okay, this is beautiful price action. Let's keep it going. Okay, keep it going, man. I think at this point you could probably do your swing high up here. Say 12,179, 13,936 are probably pretty good areas. Take some profit, okay? But this thing could continue on and maybe head all the way to all-time highs depending on market conditions, which we've talked about in the past. Midterm is the hardest area for someone to do TA. It's the hardest. There's too many variables, things that can happen. Some country comes out and bans crypto. Korea, you know, nukes Seoul, whatever, North Korea, nukes Seoul. Well, hey man, there goes all the whole entire crypto market, right? High majority of it. You know what I'm saying? That's like 3 months down the road is very difficult. But we know in the next week, probably nothing crazy happens. Should just keep running up. The trend is pretty much reversed at this point, okay? I said that's ZRX. Guys, I've been going 1 hour and 30 minutes now. If you're enjoying this sub, hit that like button, that bell, that sub. If you want amazing trade setups and you want to make a lot of money, you want to learn how to trade, join our Patreon. We'll post the link right now in the chat. Hope everyone's having a happy Friday. It's a freaky Friday because it's Friday the 13th, if you didn't know. Okay? No one even talked about it. I was the only one. No one said Freaky Friday, man. Bitcoin going down? Nice slide. What are you talking about, man? I don't understand why we're going up. What? Short squeeze? The Jesus man? You obviously weren't here for the Viking episode. If you were here for the Viking episode, you would have known exactly why we're going up. Omar. So confused what's going on with Bitcoin. Dude, again. Go watch the last lightning analysis. We did a lightning recap on this. Go watch it and you'll be like, oh my god, Ray. You did it, man. You were right. Following Soros moves. What? Oh, awesome, GoToMoon. Thanks for the feedback. Appreciate that, dude. Sean says, loving the stream. Seriously thinking about becoming a Patreon shortly. Dude, Sean, man, that's awesome, dude. Really appreciate that. Glad you're loving it, and I'm glad I'm being able to... Look, my goal is to be a positive influence in anyone's lives that's watching this, okay? Hopefully I am. Let me know if I am, guys. Really appreciate y'all being here again. EOS, good. Yep. QSP, thought we put that on the list. Nah, that was QLC. QSP, I'll put it on the list. See if we can get there, man. No problem. Okay. Just checking chat out, guys. We do that sometimes. Bed and breakfast coin making a move. Remember again, it's having issues. Having some big issues right now. But again, we talked about the retrace. We're not even at formidable levels of retracement from our nice move up. So just subbed. You do a lot of streams. Great job. Thank you, Russell, man. Really appreciate you, dude. And here's the link of the recap on the short squeeze causing Bitcoin's rise. We just linked it in the chat, guys. All right, so ZRX. Let's go to what's next? Wabi. Interesting. Wabi. I think this did something. Yeah. Okay. This one went nuts. Okay. Wonderful stuff, man. Wonderful stuff. Forgive all the horizontal lines, guys. We cover this stuff extensively. Okay, we talk about good areas to enter, good areas to exit. Okay, and we had a lot of those, and now Wabi's just going. It's hitting its first target soon. Okay, hitting the 15 to 618 off the falling wedge. But honestly, man, this trend could continue on, and we could honestly, at this point, the way it's going, can move our fibs, be way more liberal about this. If we keep seeing higher highs and higher lows, right now we're breaking a very key level of resistance, okay? We're breaking this previous high that we had, the body of the candle close, right here. Breaking that. The fact that you broke that is tremendous. Your next run, you're gonna move, you will go to 13,525, right around this area right here. That's your next swing high. You'll go there. That's your next resistance. That's what happens. So, see that? You'll have that. 13,525, and then, you know, minor resistance 14,566, and then after that you're going to be going to 16,044, and then you're going to have from your very all-time highs to your swing lows down here, you're going to hit this 236, and it will be some sort of resistance, this 15,340, and that's Wabi. So terrible entry. I would never be buying right now. We're overbought on the RSI, but wonderfully, nicely, we're making higher highs on our positive momentum while we're making higher prices. So no form of divergence, so you're safe there. Just a little hot. 77 on the RSI. Nice run though. Golden Cross just happened. Like 12 to 16 hours ago, we got a Golden Cross on Wabi. So if you wanted to retrace, I think a good retrace, 11,561. Okay, and if not there, then you would come back to 10,488. Good areas to enter to get in on this train if we got a retrace. Okay, just remember that. That's it, man. These two areas right here. Get in on if you want to, but don't buy now. Don't buy now. Don't do it, man. Okay, that's Wabi. Wonderful, wonderful. The alts are coming alive again. It's tremendous. And besides this little pumpy dumpy thing, highest level of volume you've seen since January 1st this year, right before the great FOMO of our time. So yeah, that's awesome, guys. Very, very good. Correction phase is over. You had a probably a what 88-90% retrace. Let's do the fibs there to see what our retracement was from the swing low to the high. Yep, you had a probably a 92% retrace from your high. You ran up all this way, then you retraced 92% of the way. And we've seen that time and time again with coins before they have ultimate rises, ultimate runs. It's just weird. It's a cryptocurrency market dynamic that I've learned. Huge retracements before you see insane runs up. So just keep your eye on that. Wabi's looking good, man. Looking real good. Look for some better entries though before we run higher. It's Wabi. OMG. OMG. It made the measured move, man. Hey, he broke out of the bull pole bull flag. Measured move. To Jesus, man. Respecting the TA. And went way beyond that, right? Way beyond that. 100% retrace from our previous swing high up here. Oh, wonderful, man. Wonderful stuff. Just, oh, your levels of volume. Highest level of volume you've ever seen. You pretty much doubled, tripled any levels you've ever had on the 4-hour candle. Highest level of positive momentum you've seen since the 8th of January, guys. If you notice a pattern going on, remember when we were doing all our live streams and all the coins were going through corrections at the same time, all getting wrecked, lower lows, lower highs, and now all of a sudden it's like higher highs, higher lows, shattering old records of volume, RSI, the strength, levels of positive momentum are all, these records are getting shattered and on a lot of coins. Get it? Kind of a trend thing is happening, a macro is changing for now. Okay, great news, everyone. Okay, great news. So yeah, let's get a little bit more, I don't know, you're pretty deep into some consolidation here. You're bouncing off this 618 level, fib level. You obviously can see that right there. So what that is, weird. So we'll see if we can clean it up a little bit. I know we've got, it's pretty, look guys, when we do analysis, we're pretty deep on it. So if you zoom in, it looks good, but if you zoom out, then all of a sudden it starts looking really cluttered, okay? So as you can see, this coin has been inverse Drake song, okay? You know, we started from the top, now we're here, right? But we're making higher lows than our previous lows, which is really good. It's forms of accumulation. I do think OMG has a good opportunity to keep going, and really the what is it, 1961 Satoshi level, that is the critical Jesus level of resistance. If you can break and hold above this, you should see an insane run up to 2631, then all the way up to 2848. Okay, so we've got some resistances to break, of course, but the fact that we've already wicked up like that and touched it bodes very well, forming possibly a bull flag, another bull flag. Okay, so just give it time. Huge levels of volume, I mean huge. Remember back here, guys, over $800 billion market cap for cryptocurrency, over 800 billion. We're at 300 billion now, and we're shattering records when we had this much right back here. It's very telling. These indicators tell us a lot. What was the RSI? It got to 88 when we spiked up like that. Just give it some more time, man. This is a nice trend reversal that's in play right now for OMG, okay? That's it, man. QLC. Wonderful trading zone. Oh my god. Wonderful one. Look, you even had an opportunity. If you'd have bought, guys, we talked about it back here. If you'd have bought, boom, buy, sell. Look, it's like buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell. People are making a killing trading this. Killing. Amazing, man. QLC. Love it, man. It's not, obviously, you know where your buy zone is, guys. Down here at 1700, 1689. Buy down there and sell up at 1863, 1878, man. Range bound. Coins are wonderful. I guarantee you, we're having all these breakouts right now. That's great and stuff. But guess what? In bear markets, this is how you're going to still make money. This is the only way to make money in bear markets unless you're shorting. Okay? Range bound coins. You got to find them. Okay? Dash, Monero, those were doing well. Lind was doing well too before it broke out. We had a lot of those. Oh, no more Betty White. Hold on. I don't want Betty White, guys. Okay, we're good now. So nothing more to talk about. You should have just sold if you were in on this, and that's it, man. That's QLC. I mean, literally great levels of value down here. You hit this, get your alert set up, add it. Add an alert. Okay, man, alert set up. We hear the beep on QLC. Bye. Patreons will know about it. Quantum. QTUM. And these hit target, didn't they? Yeah, we broke that level. Right, there could have been a wedge possibly too, right? No, I don't know, man. It's not a very strong wedge if it was one. You had 2 touch points. You could say that maybe, but you know what, man, with Quantum though, I do like it. I love the fact that, you know what, we just had we're approaching a golden cross. Hey, you know what? This is one that hasn't broken yet. That's great, man. That's freaking great. That's great news, guys. Let's get our horizontal lines out. Talk about levels of resistance. Well, here's one right there. Can't break it. Having issues. We have a resistance zone in here. You're having trouble. Great levels of value down here. Wonderful levels of value down here. Wow. There's your zone. Best value down here. You may never hit it again. Just based on the alts, what they're doing. Oh my goodness. Bearish divergence, of course. Right. Made a high here, made a higher high, making lower levels of positive momentum on your second run up. So if you can break this 2074 area, you should be fine. You should be good. But break it and hold. Use it as a support for a while and then make a move up. But if you can do that, then you're gonna run to 2220. Looks like you already wicked around that area anyway, but I have to say, since we did break out technically, okay, let's just fib from the top, see where we could go if we do break these key little levels of resistance. 32.43, 36.55, very good levels to retrace from the correction. Good areas to take profit if we can do it. But we do have some issues, and your best value to buy is down here. But of course, if we don't do that, if we don't come back down here, I mean, this is very telling too. Anytime you have good levels of value, you double bottom, whatever, and then you fall back down again, and then you never hit that area again, that's a really good sign for bulls. That's a really good sign. Forms of accumulation. Very mild, but still, nevertheless. Okay. Heck, you could even do something theoretical like this. Do trend line. Something like that. And see if we could come down and touch this level. Maybe we could. The divergence is telling us we have a possibility of breaking down to lower prices. Maybe we could. That'd be wonderful. Good buying area down here. Okay. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Look, down here though, beautiful. Just like all the others. Just like XRP, NEO, so many others. Just like this. You have that scar on the chart because of Bitcoin that one day. I think it was the bearish cipher. I think the first wing of the bearish cipher was that scar that all these alts have. And so now from there you exploded up, hit a key level resistance and broke down from there. And now you're range bound. You're finding big levels of value down here. Lots of buyers. And now, once you found those level of buyers, when you broke down again, you found a higher low than your previous low. It's a very good sign. The stuff you want to see with the golden cross right here. Okay? Things to think about on quantum. Awesome stuff, guys. If you're enjoying this live stream, this education, these trade setups, all this stuff, hit that like button, that bell, that's up. Thanks, guys. Hey, William. Thanks so much for the tier 1 Patreon pledge, man. You Jesus, dude. Couldn't do it without you. Do everything in my power to get you the value you seek. Thanks, William. Mod was next. And we're going to take a look at chat real quick, guys, okay? I'm not neglecting y'all. I was trying to get through all the coin requests that you have, okay? We've already charted it anyway, so. Oh, what? Mission control to... Oh, wow, yeah, we dropped like 100 points. I can see it. Dang, man. That's rough. Yeah, we can get to that real quick. We'll go to Bitcoin, whatever. Since it's like, you know, pretty big deal. There you go. There's your little wedge, right? You're breaking out. You have these little touch points here. You're breaking down out of it. It's okay though. Remember we said the measure move, what it will be? You have 1, 2, 3. You really didn't even have a valid wedge yet. You only had 1, 2, 3, 4 touch points. You didn't have 5 yet. If you want to consider this the touch, that's not how it works. You gotta have 2. You gotta have 5 closed candle touches for a wedge, and on the 1 hour, we don't have that technically. So that's what's weird about it. Kind of sketchy. Maybe we'll come down here and test this 200 MA again. Very real possibility if we do anything. But again, we did say that the measure move, it wouldn't be that bad. It'd be like $450, something like that. Yeah, 470, 478. Broke down here though, it's gonna be a little steeper. What, really? Again, this may not be a valid wedge, okay? So this measure move may be completely invalid. Look at that, guys. Look at the measured move. Are y'all serious? Look. The measured move is literally touching our previous highs. Yeah, previous highs right here. Look, 74.66, look left, look right here. You see this? That's crazy. Guess what? Great area to buy, to give it a shot. Low risk, high reward opportunities. If you could hold that. But if that doesn't happen, we could wick right back up. We have 3 hours left on this candle. Really? 3 hours. Okay. Something else that could be going on is we could have an invalid trend line right here, and we could just be playing it out because we didn't draw this till now, right? Still not valid. 2 touch points. So maybe this could be it, or this, or this. We don't know yet. Okay. So we just have to let it play out. Okay. It's Bitcoin, man. Yeah. 200 MA, and then the 236, 7680, and then 7466. All areas that we could bottom out at, touch it. Okay. Don't be that scared, man. It's not that big a deal. This much volume right here isn't going to let you drop down to these prices for a while. Not this quick. It just doesn't happen. Like, you were overbought for a while. You're finally back below 70. Whew. That's good, man. 64 now on the RSI. Okay. Very, very low volume. Like, almost inexistent volumes creating this. Don't be worried. No big deal. Be scared of the volume. When the volume starts coming in, that's when you should be a little nervous. Nothing to be nervous about here, okay? Okay, let's go back to mod real quick. No big deal, man. Just breathe. You'll be okay. Had a wedge. Broke out of the wedge. We hit the 50%. We're still marching along. Looking great. You're getting that fanning action on your MAs, okay? You know, when we were like up here, I remember, or around here, we said the best area to always buy these wedges is down here at the bottom. Always buy at the bottom. If you never hit it, it doesn't matter. There's a billion other charts to look at, okay? But when we did break out, very nice levels of volume. Okay, not this music again, man. I can't take it. Not on Friday. It's way too chill. Hold on, let me find that one playlist real quick. That was pretty nice. It was always reliable to us. I just had to find it real quick. It was the one with the... Hold on a sec. Don't be worried, guys. Bitcoin's fine. No big deal, man. Really, man? Why is it so difficult to find what I need, man? I've never seen... Actually, we're going to try something out we've never done before. New music. You're going to be experiencing it for the first time with me. Okay. So, what are your targets? Swing high to swing low, your Fibonacci, you can hit the 50%, 618, and the measured move, right? You have 3 different places you can take profit. 2904, 3048, 3254, which is confluent with the 786. Okay, boom. There you go, profit taking levels. Be to Jesus, man. If you're in this, just wait. Just wait it out. Let's move our arrows like this. There you go, man. Make it better, easier. There you go, dude. That's it, to mine. I don't know what else you want from me. But here's the problem. Yeah, pretty much, yeah, you got accumulation. Higher lows, your previous lows. So I'm just scaling on my Bitcoin on the other screen. Okay, so higher lows. You went through a correction. The correction's probably over. Look, you're making higher lows than your previous lows right here. Great stuff. Now your goal, you have to, if you want to have this trend continue on, you have to break your 100% retrace. You have to break this 35.15 area at some point to have a nice move up. If you break this area, you're going straight up to 44.60, okay, on mod. Okay, so keep your eye on mod. The breakout's begun. We're going to keep moving, okay, unless something very crazy or unforeseen happens, okay. Not a very good entry, but this should be really nice. This looks good. Mod looks fine. Looks healthy. Okay? That's mod. BQX. Correction mode, right? Still not out of the woods yet on mod or on BQX. Kind of digging this music, right? Class C stuff going on down there in the divergence. You broke a previous high. Good stuff, man. You broke the 3,000, or excuse me, the 30,285. It's that level. I don't know what's green. Okay, this is your next level. You're at the top. You're at your next level of resistance that you have to break. Okay. Okay, so we'll pretty much overbought right around there, overbought territory at 66 now. So you were, but not anymore. But you're kind of double topping And I think your best value level is the 27,362. It's going to be your best value area you can buy. That being said, you do have forms of accumulation now. All right, do you see this? All right, do something like that. Okay, 2 reaction highs at this point with accumulation. You could buy down here. You freaking should. You should. Down here. So that's BQX. Best entry is at the bottom of this upward sloping trend line. Always, always, guys. But, you know, with multiple reaction highs like that, you know what it means. You know what it means. Okay, there's a sell wall up here. You've hit it twice. You should sell off at the top now. Break down to this level. If you have true forms of accumulation, you should hit this and bounce off of it. And we get potentially to break to the upside. Okay. So you could do something like this, maybe, if you wanted to. But it's a big if. I don't know, you could make the play that next level resistance after that would be here. Okay, so it's 33,715 up there. Just plot that horizontal line. That's a definite area of resistance. We should have a zone up here. Okay, get rid of this one. Okay, so if you wanted to play this, get a good entry down here. If it holds, if it breaks down, then you know this was invalid. Who cares at that point? You get stopped out, you don't lose much of anything. And then it breaks down, and then you could buy down here for really good levels of value. Okay, insanely good levels. But this is worth it. If you want to play it, you can. This is fair. Down here, and then you sell up here. You could probably go higher than that, but we like making money. 7.44 to 1 risk to reward if you buy down here at this level. Okay, keep that in mind on BQX. Decent setup if we can get there. Okay. Is Cardano ready to be bought? I don't know, man. You tell me. Sure, Ben. QSP, next coin on the list. This music's not bad. Ooh, double top, real bad. Ooh. Golden cross, about to happen. But you've had a nasty break already. Nice move up already. Okay, so. Man. So, clean it up. Zooming out. Okay. Measure move. See if we can draw something here. I'm not sure. I think we broke out. Yep, barely broke out. Whew. Dang, man. It's crazy. Perfect. That's it, man? Or should we do this, man? Nah, this is better. Right there. Okay. And then you also had the wedge, I think, too, with that. Yeah, I think you definitely had the wedge. Yeah. Definitely the wedge. Okay, so you're breaking out of a falling wedge pattern, right? With this upper trend line of the downward sloping channel as the upper trend line also of the wedge pattern. Okay, wedge within a wedge. So now you've broken out of it. You actually hooked off of a beautiful, beautiful stuff. But you're finding some areas of resistance. Yep, I can see it right here. Okay. One sec. Oops, I don't even know why I deleted it. I just reformatted. Okay. Good value. Right here at the 1722, that'd be a great entry. If you can get down there, you probably can. And if not, hey, you fall down to this area too if you wanted to. But I think at this point, from the breakout hooking off it already, I mean, you have a lower chance of hitting this level now that you hooked off of it 3 times and then bullish engulfing off of it. And that's great. So you could do something like this really tight stop if you wanted, or you could just right here. Okay, but we're not talking about that. We're talking about an entry for an insanely large breakout that we've seen at this point. So QSP, I like it, guys. Swing high up here to swing low. If we can get this trend reversal going, and it looks like we're getting there, we're almost there. We just need one more higher high. Just got to break above this 2085 sat area, break and hold, then break the 236. I have a lot of confidence after that, and we could really, really run to the 50% of the 618. Easy trade if we can hit those levels. Break those resistance points, which we're at, really. Okay, so these are good areas to take profit on this breakout, okay? And it's unfortunate you could have bought down here. Look, remember we talk about all the time, the descending double bottom. See it all the time. Once you form this plot point, you chart it. Okay, comes down once again, touches it. Like Jesus, NEO did it. Bitcoin does it. They all do it. You just gotta know about it. So what would the risk to reward really be if you wanted to buy down here? My God, you really want to? It's gonna be insane, right? 21 to 1, 21.45 to 1 risk to reward. If you bought here and you had your stop just a little bit lower than our previous low, just the offshoot chance that we touched it. And if you wanted to, you could skew your risk to reward and risk losing money to be protected in case we drop down here to touch this trend line again, which we very well could. It's a very real possibility we could do it. So if you wanted to, you know, not get stopped out in this trade trying to buy here, then you can move your stop and you'd still be at 5 to 1 on your money. Okay, so 6 to 1, whatever you wanted, right? Whatever your tolerance was. Okay, bounce, 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 bounce. Get down here, boom, break to the upside. Things to think about, okay? Things to think about. QSP looking good, man. That's it. That's QSP. Dang, man. Wish covered all the coins. Hey, guys. It's 2 minutes till the top of the hour. So, you know what time it is? Your local on the 8s. Since we kind of went against the grid of the show and we looked at it already, not much has changed really. We're just sitting there in the same place. Market's selling off some, yeah, it happens. Well, Bitcoin's selling off, everything sells off a little bit. It's gonna happen. Sells off, it goes up, everything tanks, right? And everything normalizes. These are really good days to take profit. Think about it. All the market makers, they would take off on the weekend. Normally, you know, things are pretty dead on the weekend. Like, you don't get much going on because most of the big money's spending time with their families, going golfing, going on cruises, whatever they do on the weekend. Illuminati stuff, right? The Bogdanovs, man. Had a conference call with them. They wouldn't tell me what they did in their free time. So, yeah, man. 79.34 seems like a good support. If we could hold that, I think we could. Okay, so look left real quick. You can see right here. You can hold. If you can get back above this level, should be fine. Okay, right there. It's a previous high. Okay, we're below it, but we have 3 hours left on this candle. You just break back up, hold above 79.40, you should be fine. Okay, that's it. ARN, Danny, how you doing, man? Okay, man. Why the big dump? It's not a big dump at all, JMC. Not a big dump at all. I mean, why the big spike? How about that? Why the huge spike and the upward sloping flag crap? Why that, right? That's a good question. Very good question. But we already know the answer. Short squeeze. Did Jesus, man. Let's look at Bitcoin shorts real quick. Check on that. Put that into our fun times we have. Bitcoin shorts. Yeah, just having a. You're gonna have. What are you gonna have? This. Come up, retrace a little bit, then tank again. Probably. This is a great form of getting wrecked right here. Hey man, your shorts are getting back in. Some of them are, anyway. You got completely oversold. 24 on the RSI. Largest spike in negative momentum you've literally ever seen. Ever. On this chart. Stems back to, well, September of 2017, so... Right, what? Yeah, 2017. So, largest spike in negative momentum you've ever seen, but we knew it. We knew it was going to happen. Short squeeze. All it took was one market maker to decide it is time. And everyone got liquidated. All the high risk leverage just got obliterated in a matter of hours. Love it, man. Love it. I have no pity for the people that take high risk for meh reward. But I guess a lot don't understand. They're not looking at it like risk to reward. They're just looking at it like, hey, this is going up. Ooh, it's never gonna stop. Let's do the same thing. And that's what we call the pigs, and the pigs get slaughtered. Be a bear and a bull. Don't be a pig. Don't get slaughtered, man. Be to Jesus, man. Oh, why's this must be all okay. I think on my phone something happened. There you go. Swing high to swing low right there. That's it. Swing high to swing low. Get this 886. Look at your pivot point right here. 886. I think you still got a long way to go down. I mean, this is a huge move. Okay, so anyway, let's go to Litecoin. I'm sure it's tanking to some, you know, not tanking, it's just going down some. Who'da thunk it, right? An evening doji star. Guys, evening doji star. We know evening doji stars, don't we, guys? Don't we, guys? Evening doji stars. You want to see something cool? Evening doji star. Ladies and gentlemen, there it is. We're working on this, guys. Let me know if you like this. We're going to have something for every pattern. So when we have something show up, we're going to be able to do this. Okay? So increasing the value of content just for you, the quality of the content, all for you. Investments you make get reinvested to make this show better and better every day. Okay? So there it is, the evening doji star and the reversal pattern. So we'll see how this plays out. This is the 4-hour chart too. That's pretty significant. So how would we retrace? I don't know, man. But this was a wonderful area up here to short, right? You had low risk, high reward opportunities to start a position at least. What was it? Well, let's first get the horizontal line like that. Wow, look at that, beautiful, beautiful. And we're just doing this for education purposes, guys, okay? Trying to educate, fishing pole, right? And probably down here. Make a short like that, 6-to-1, risk to reward on your short. Okay, starting there, so. Can we see NEO again? Actually, Coach K, no one even asked about NEO, dude. Weird enough, no one asked. So we'll put it on the list. No, Conti, we never covered Dash. Okay, so you hit a key level of resistance, and now you formed a textbook reversal pattern on the 4-hour, and now you're fulfilling that destiny of the pattern. So there you go, man. Same pattern. Same type of pattern right there, reversal. But here, this is different. This is not really a... I mean, this isn't near as good of a setup as a Litecoin. Oh man, 5 minutes of that song would have been terrible, been fatal to the stream. Okay, man. So let's see if we can bounce all the 200 MA. I don't know. Probably not. But look how we, you know, this area, break, hook, and go. You had a bullish confirmation buy zone, really. And you topped out now. But it's all because of Bitcoin. Bitcoin controls these coins, like Sauron controls those who own those rings, right? He owns them. So again, you know, this was not near as easy of a setup as Litecoin was for a short position, just because, hey, you hit this random area, you hit this. This was your resistance. You even broke it. Went right here. Okay, I guess I see it. This was a swing high, but look, swing high here, swing high here. So So that was your area, I guess. So this will now be a new level of resistance. If we come back up, okay, marked it, 525. Finally out of overbought territory at 66, and cooling off on your MACD histogram. Okay, there you go, man. That's it. It had to happen. Had to get some consolidation at some point. We needed it. Maybe we can just bounce around, make downward sloping flag, aka bull flag stuff. We'll see that happen. It'd be great. You could form the first wick right now. Okay. ARN was requested. Big one has 6 touch points on the bear flag. Not on the 4-hour MK. Only on maybe on the 1 hour, right? What are these fibs? Oh yeah, look at that. Whoosh. That never happened. We never got a breakout. Hypothetical, guys. Oh my god, we do hypotheticals. No big deal, man. Pretty good area. It's nothing like the ones we've seen though, right? Nothing like this. Okay, so we're gonna say this is the swing low. Okay. Interesting. Nice rounding action. Ooh, touching that 200 MA and having issues with it. Your golden cross is upon you, like them all, of course. Making higher highs and making lower levels of positive momentum. So you had a double top on price, but you made lower levels. So Class B bearish divergence turns into Class A bearish divergence. For now, anyway. Okay, so best area to buy obviously is going to be 13,000 if you can come back ever, but we're starting to see accumulation, right? Like these coins, they bounce off, okay, we can't find enough sellers, okay, then all of a sudden we're going to sell off when we hit this wall, and then we're going to start seeing higher lows consistently, 2 consecutive higher lows from our previous low. Accumulation, guys, to Jesus, man. Okay, definitely have some form of an ascending triangle going on. Okay, definitely. Great stuff on ARN if we can get to good entry positions, which we may never get. But again, guys, we've seen it before. We say, hey, we may never get there, and that's okay. But then all of a sudden, like 4 of them hit, right? 4 of our setups find the entry position we're looking for, right? Okay, man. Head fake. Don't get screwed. Don't do it, man. Don't FOMO, or you lose your money. All of it. Right? Be the Jesus, man. Okay. What's your entry? We know your entry. Your entry's down here. Whoops. Wrong tool. That's the short tool. Let's go to our long tool. Anywhere down here. Anywhere. Then, look at your previous low. Go a little bit lower than that, so you don't get stopped out if we double bottom, okay? But if we do a measured move, and this is a short-term trade, this could go much higher. We know that, but we're talking about trades. 1714, measured move from the breakout. 1714. Right here, something like that. So that's 16,438, something like that. Here you go, man. There's your measured move. That's your trade. You don't buy at all. If you miss it, who cares? But if you can make it down to this level where this accumulation occurred, a very good opportunity to make some money, man. Okay? Sell walls up, man. George Soros says, no, you shall not pass. Soros the gray. Soros the old gray guy. Right? But once we have enough peasants that start putting buying pressure on George Soros, okay, he's going to say, man, the peasants are on the uprise. Okay, I'm lifting it up. Fine, bye-bye, sell wall. Then we shoot up. That's the ascending triangle. That is the nature of it. It's how it works. Okay? That's why we've had so many successful trades. They're trend reversals or continuation patterns, but overall they're bullish. Okay, man? That's it, man. That's your ARN. Wonderful. Does that help, guys? Let me know. In cash, asked a few times. Man, my bad, dude. You know how it is, dude. We got thrown off with, you know, all the Bitcoin stuff. Wonderful, wonderful. Measure move, 636. We're on the way. We're still going, man. One-man army. You're getting there, dude. Oh, finally broke the streak, but we're not done yet. I do like how, hey, Bitcoin's, you know, moving down some. It's dropped a couple $100. That's okay. Ooh, about to start hitting session lows on Bitcoin. It's okay. It's fine. We're above the 200 still. But you're behind. Look, you want to close this 4-hour candle above 79.34. That is known. We have to do that. It'd be nice to do that. So, but obviously you had big issues on a shorter time scale. Faster time scale. Looks like you had some sort of head and shoulder stuff going on. So really nice levels of volume though. Oh, nice. Yeah, on this big green candle here. Dude, just give me some non-crazy music, okay? That's all I ask for. DJ YouTube. So yeah, I mean, you had this huge spike, largest level of volume you've seen since 24th of March, okay? Within the symmetrical triangle. Nice spike here. So we have a long way to go. Getting extended. It'd be really nice to see some bull flag, some consolidation now, one-man army. Let's see it, man. Let's got to do it. And we talked about it's not that big of a deal. I mean, it is. It's very real. It's not. We're not faking it, but you can clearly see right here. We made a high. We made a much higher high with lower levels of positive momentum. Okay, so that's Class A bearish divergence. So some sort of consolidations in store for us probably. Okay, I think obviously look how you're using this 786 as a support. This fib node, wonderful. Wicking off of it. You're extended from your MAs pretty hard. Okay, so just hang in there, one-man army. You'll be fine. If you bought down here, where you should have. You got nothing to worry about, man. Thy will be done. Let the TA Jesus take you to your target. Your 636. Make your money, man, okay? When you double topped, you wicked your previous wick. Okay, you break this 542 area, man, you could go very, very high. There's no more resistance unless we're talking about this up here, which at that point, if you're at 1,000 sats, get out anyway. Who cares, right? You made your good money, so hope that helps, one-man army. Sorry about that, dude. Just, again, man. Literally just got swamped. I'm about to count it. I'm about to count how many coin analysis we've done at your request, guys. $35 coin requests, guys. 35 analysis. If you add, you know, us doing Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin multiple times, it's 38. 38 coin requests, 38 analysis we have done in this live stream that's been going on now for 2 hours and 15 minutes. If you're enjoying this, hit that like button, that bell, that sub. If you really want to help, spread the word. Okay, guys? It's all TA here. No emotion involved. All support, resistance, patterns, setup, momentum, strength, weakness. Okay? No, I didn't say you already missed it, Braden. I said you missed the best place to buy, the best value, with the lowest risk, highest reward opportunity. That's what we do. We don't jump in on stuff that's high already. That's dumb and very unsustainable. And if you want to do that consistently, Braden, good luck to you, man. Do that 10 times. Buy high 10 times in a row. See how much money you make and get back to me, okay? I don't really appreciate the whole "you already missed it" quotation thing. Passive aggressive. It's weird. I don't understand, man. Like, what am I doing? I just did 40 coin requests, just about 38 for everyone in here. I don't know why you're saying I already missed it type thing, you know? Like, for someone who's trying to make money, really make money. Don't know why you'd say it like that, man. Alright guys, been going 2 hours 17 minutes now, so it's been fun. I'll see y'all tonight, possibly, and we'll just go from there. So until next time, stay hyped.